we are. Sorry I've been gone so long, guys. I was displaced from creating content using my computer for a bit, and but I'm back now. So I just wanted to jump into today, going over one of my probably one of the most important qualities, or I guess skills that you can learn in this. I say that a lot for a lot of these skills because I mean it is really important. Today we're going to be going over pocket dodging. This one's not like a difficult one to go over, but you might have to watch it a few times and definitely practice it on your own before you can pull it off. I've worked with a lot of new people on this specific thing, and they tend to struggle with it. So I guess, in a sense, over time it just becomes muscle memory. I think there are multiple ways to do it, and I think it just depends on your play style and what it calls for in the specific moment. Some of the most common scenarios in which you would use pocket dodging is probably missile dodging. So like, let's say, and like I said, I'm going to show you an example, but let's say someone fires a homer at me, like that, and I'm at the receiving blow of that. As that homer is approaching me, I'm going to see it. All you got to do is just jolt out of its way a little bit, but not like a wide turn like that, because it'll track you. It has to be, you have to tricord your way out of it at a 45-degree angle. So, coming at me, like that. And boom, I just dodged it. But like a wide turn like that, you're going to get tracked. You're going to die. This also works for home or smarts. Let's say one of these blobs is coming towards me. As it's tracking me, just tricord out of the way and get in front, and you're good. This also works for megas. It's like the only way to dodge them, pretty much. You have to pocket dodge your way out of a mega. And you can pocket dodge weapons as well. I'll show you examples of that. It works the same way, but essentially pocket dodging is using minimal movement to dodge missiles, or really projectiles, literally anything coming your way. Just use a minimal movement, whether it be to confuse an object or a missile or something, or a person, right? Because small movements aren't natural in a dogfight. So when you use them against your opponent in the middle of one, you can often pull some pretty tricky maneuvers. But anyways, I'm going to show you these 3 examples that I've curated, that I've picked for this video. They're only like 5 seconds each, so just enjoy that. One thing you'll notice when watching this video is that in this clip, I take some damage, but most of the damage sent at me was reduced because of the minimal dodging. Knowing this opponent, there's no doubt in my mind that if I had stayed still or not moved as much, I would have died. So that pocket dodging certainly saved my life. This one's super sweet and simple. I try to create distance between me and my opponent, and when I do, I find that distance, he's still firing projectiles. And then when he fires that second fusion shot there, I barely dodge it. Like, I almost don't even move. That's a sort of sense of a pocket dodge. You know, those minimal movements can save your life and allow you more time to think. Basically, using the same method that we've been going over, that angle degree dodge that you implement, at the very last second, or at least right before the missile arrives, it'll escape the tracking behavior of the homer and it'll set you free. And the second clip here, same thing's happening, but I do it much closer to demonstrate the effectiveness. One other thing I wanted to touch on, and that was basically how the line in which you have to dodge homer missiles, because it can be kind of confusing. Basically, what you're going to do is you have the missile here, right, and your pilot's here. The missile is going to be coming at you, and you want to dodge the missile by either way of right or left at a 45-degree angle, you know, and you want to tricord into that. So tricord into that 45-degree angle to the right or left of that missile, and then get around it. If you can do that fast enough, learn the muscle memory, and eventually you'll have it down pat. But other than that, that's going to be the rest of the video. I'm going to try to put out a tutorial video sometime soon, but I hope you enjoyed this one and it was totally informative. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and sign out for. Check out my channel. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to be posting more content like this. Just one video at a time, want to bring back the scent. Thanks for watching.